Man, look, I'm not about to keep arguing with y'all on what it takes in order to be successfully married. Half of y'all don't even know what it takes to be in a relationship, and you don't know what to vet for in the first place. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep on getting the results that you're getting. Keep on whining about the women that you're dealing with. Keep on, getting finessed and taken to the cleaners. Y'all out here thinking that you can pay for box? Yeah, when you say that you don't want to go 50-50 and that you want to go 100% with a chick, that's basically you paying for box. That's all it is. It's legal prostitution. She see you as a mark. She's going to use you as a mark. She's going to take advantage of you because you're a mark. And if you don't think that it's purposeful for a woman to have to do anything because you keep listening to all of these Instagram influencers and people that ain't really giving no receipts as to how it is that they've been successfully married, then you a fool. That's all you are. You a fool. And the same thing go for women. Every time I see somebody send me something of some simp that's saying that they doing something for women, and then you see these women in the comments and they say, oh God, I can't wait for mine. Or, man, when God gonna send me mine? You a fool. You a whole fool. Ain't nothing but a fool. So help me God. Put my right hand up. Actually, that's my left hand. Put my right hand up to God. I'm telling you, when you ain't nothing but a fool. Listen, every successful relationship, I don't care if it's in a 1924 or 2024, it's all got the same formula. There is no difference. It don't matter what the time is, what the decade is. It's the same all the way across the board. People need to be productive, number one, meaning that they need to be happy without you. You can't fix nobody that's already broken. So if they coming in with trauma before they even get into a relationship, then you need to let them go. I don't care what they look like. I don't care what they tongue do. I don't care what their situationship is. I don't care what they tell you what will happen with their ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. None of it matters. If they toxic, if they don't respect boundaries, if they don't respect you as a man, you need to walk away. You can't fix her. Believe her when she show it to you the first time. It's only gonna get exponentially worse. When you went out with her, all she did was give you her representative, and you believed that bullshit, and you thought that it was gonna work out just because y'all bonded over some, Ruth Chris and Benny Han? Man, you know how much Benny Han, how many girls is going to Benny Han? You know how many dudes is tricking off on all of these chicks? And most of the dudes that's tricking off, it ain't even dudes with money. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because the dudes with money, or the dudes that really got it, and let's be clear, a trick is a trick whether you got money or not. And they can spot a trick no matter what. But my point is this, most of the dudes that's trying to impress these chicks is dudes that ain't used to having nothing, and so they think that they can spend it as soon as they get a little bit of it, that it belongs to her. It's not true. I'm telling you, dudes that got clout, dudes that got money, dudes that's used to doing it a certain way, and it don't matter if you got money or not, she busting it down for free for the dude that she choose. And so if she's setting this standard for you, for something that she is already giving somebody else for free, what do you think you are? That makes you a mark. Because if he got it for the low, but you got to pay for it, that means you a mark. Real talk. Listen, if she not with you because she authentically really rock with you, and she don't see value in just being around you in general, if you can't teach her nothing without pulling out your wallet, if the first thing you got to do is reach over here for this, and it's funny, I'm glad that this was over here. If the first thing you got to do is you got to reach over for this, oh man, here's 5, and then he paid 10, so he gonna pay the 10 ball, right? And then he gonna pay, what is this, 27? I don't know what this is, whatever. No, but you gon' ball. Hey, listen, baby. I gotta show it all. I gotta give everything to you. I want you to have everything. Bro, that's my money. I work for this. I even told my daughter. One time my daughter was like, yo, Dad, I don't think I really gotta do nothing when I get older. Look, I told her, I said, listen, that is my money. I work for that. Mama put her time in for that. Mama went out and grinded and made sure that she brought Daddy that. Mama is out there making sure that she get them contracts signed. Mama is out there introducing herself and making herself great for other women so that Daddy can do business with her husband. Mama is over there overseeing them contractors because Daddy taught her exactly how to go get that bag. But you so busy trying to take care of a woman instead of empowering a woman to go and make sure that she's doing what she's supposed to do. You can't even teach your chick a skill. Your chick don't even listen to you without you first coming through with this. And then they say, okay, daddy. That's why all of these stupid YouTube channels is popping up with women that's saying stuff like, oh man, yeah, I need to get me a sugar daddy and all of that. You telling me that you lived old enough, I gotta straighten up my unders because I just pulled it out the pocket. You telling me you lived old enough to actually get to the pinnacles of success as far as wherever it is respectively that you are in life, and you still getting finesse, so you an old fool. You ain't learned nothing your whole life. You still paying for box? Man, let me tell you something, bro. Before I ever pay for pud, I'd rather be by myself, bro. I'd rather jack, and I do not jack, ever. Straight up. I do not jack. I don't watch internet, whatever. You can go through my browser and see whether or not I done ever watched any internet. And I'm just being real with you, bro. Like, aside from the idea that I think that it desensitizes you and all of that, I would rather beat my meat before I ever spend a bag on a chick that wasn't first bringing me a bag first. See, when we go out and all of the chicks that's around me, all of the chicks that work for me, in some way, shape, or form, they're gonna have to add some value to me. Because I don't want any unproductive human, and I don't care what the hell you look like, I don't want an unproductive human hanging around me. That's why I don't hang out with a bunch of dudes, because I'm not trying to bond with you niggas. I'm trying to make sure that I bond with my bag. And so I need people that's productive around me. Now, you're gonna be compensated fairly, and I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of, and everybody gonna, you know what I'm saying, eat at the same table, and we don't think it's one person above the other because we all a part of a team. But in order for you to be a part of a team, you're gonna have to be a contributor. I don't know anybody that's in corporate America that can hold on to a job just because they them. That's not how it works. You're gonna have to be productive because it's layoffs. It's a recession out here. The economy is absolutely positively messed up. And so y'all thinking that y'all can just be out here and just existing without adding any value, that's wild to me. It's wild to me that you see value in women that don't bring you any value, and the only value that you can say that she bring is the fact that she giving you box or she giving you some head. Man, I can get that from anywhere. It's chicks that do that all day long just for the clout. And that's why dudes that is just getting it, or let's just say they middle class dudes, solidly middle class, or they going to work every day, that's why them dudes is out there paying for it. You know why? Because most guys that got resources or are winning in life or have some level of significance, she busting it down for the free ball. Real talk, bro. I'm telling you. She is doing it for free for the guy that she wants to be involved with, or the guy that she wants to just be around. It don't make sense. Logically, mathematically, it does not make sense. And so think about it like this, bro. Let's really put it in perspective, okay? Let's say hypothetically, you go out and however much your time is, right? Because I got this formula that I live my life by. Let's say your time is worth $30 an hour, right? And I'm not gonna use any more overly complicated formulas or anything like that. I'm not gonna say net, gross. I'm not gonna say how much you make while you sleep. Let's just use a flat rate of $30 an hour. And let's say you work 10 hours a day, which is $300, 7 days a week, which is $2,100, right? So you got $2,100 because you work 70 hours, okay? And then you go out there and you take her out to eat, and y'all go on a nice date. Now, let's say y'all out in Miami or somebody, y'all go to a nice steakhouse. Let's say you decide to splurge. Let's say y'all have a $500 night. A $500 night, right? At $30 an hour, 10 hours, yo, it take you more than a whole day's worth of work just to take her out to a nice steak dinner. Ain't that don't make sense? Like, that don't compute to you? You traded in your life, 10 hours of your life. It's a chart that I looked at one time, and it showed you in a lifetime, on an average lifespan of American, and I forgot exactly what the numbers are, but it breaks down how many years of your life you spend in the bathroom, how many years of your life you spend sleeping, how many years on average that you spend working. Because that's a finite amount and you're never going to get it back. And so what you're trying to tell me logically is that it makes sense for human beings, for men specifically, to go out and trade their life for somebody else to be able to take advantage of. And that makes sense to y'all. Okay, I'm with it. Listen, if it makes sense for you, it makes sense for me, right? For you, because it don't make sense for me. And I'm never going to subject myself to somebody that's never adding value into my... We stronger together. We can build together, right? We can go and get that bag together. But I need to know what your mindset is. I need to know whether or not you're going to operate, you know what I'm saying, in your purpose. You're going to feel this vision. Because that's all you're doing when you're going into corporate America. You fulfilling the vision of somebody that gave you a purpose. And you go out there and you compensate it accordingly. But you're still adding value to the company. And they gonna get just as much, if not more, out of you, because otherwise there's no point in you working for them, because we're not here just for the sake of having a conversation. We here because we trying to get this bag. So I'm gonna compensate you based off of your skill set and the value you give to this company. And that's exactly what she do when she go to work every day and she work for her boss and her company. But then when she get with you, the person that she's supposed to value the most, she don't respect you enough to actually give you that praise, that accolade, that honor, the best of herself. And she certainly don't pour into the relationship other than opening up her legs. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Make sure you tap into the Patreon, Anton from AntonDaniels.com. We absolutely going to be doing some work on the live stream tonight. We getting it in. All 2024, all year long. We not sleeping. We not eating. All we doing is working, and we grinding, and we making sure that we running it up. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.